Yes, sir.
Back at it.
Welcome back.
How you lovely people doing?
We started a little late this evening today. It's
Busy day,
you know, always busy here. We're having a conversation, but nonetheless, we're back. What is this, 5?
Episode 5.
We're on cinco. Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Eazy Cap 1.
And Tony, you know the vibes. How you been, man? How was your week?
Fucking week. I don't know, man. It's been alright. You know, it's cold. It's getting colder. Holidays is coming up. Everything having to get paid for. It's alright though. I'm here, man. We do these at the end of the week anyway, so it's like, that gives me something to look forward to. So
yeah, man. I get you. I get it.
How about you, man? How's your week been? Everything
Man,
kosher?
pretty good. I mean, it was a kind of busier at work, getting some new people trained and stuff type shit,
Nice.
So just been busy. But that's helping the days go fast, my actual work days. So the week went kind of relatively fast.
What's up, man?
And like you said, just doing these at the end of the week, having something to look forward to.
Yeah.
So
Look forward to talking to you fine people out there.
hey, man, yeah.
Welcome again. Yeah, man. Today we got a couple things. It's been I don't want to say a slow news week. There's been a couple things going on around the sports world and stuff like that. So gonna talk about those. Chop it up on a couple things. And I think he has a question or two he wanted to.
Yeah, I got a question. We'll talk about it later though, of course. But I got a question for bro and for y'all here. Just a little, just a little something. So we'll definitely get there. Got a couple. Yeah. But yeah, man. Anyway, we'll like usual. We'll start off with football. Kind of go down the games. We'll start off with Thursday's game. That was the Rams and 49ers.
Low scoring game.
Yeah, very low scoring game. The Rams have actually been pretty hot lately. They're one of the hotter teams in the league. If you remember correctly, they had a shootout game with the Bills last week. I think it was like 44-42 in overtime or something like that final score.
Damn.
And then this week you go into San Francisco and you win 12-6 in a kind of low scoring, more gritty like game. So it's kind of just showing they can win either way kind of thing. So they've gotten real hot.
Shout out to the Rams. That was on Thursday.
Yeah, man. I fuck with Matt
We'll
Stafford.
come back to the 49ers, I guess, after we
I can cover it real quick if you want. Yeah.
Let's wait. Let's build to it. Give these people, so they don't click away.
Okay. I can do that. And then into today's games and stuff, you had the Commanders and the Saints. Pretty good game. 20-19. Came down to a failed 2-point conversion by the Saints. They went downfield, scored, and then went for 2 to try to win it.
Yikes.
I like the aggressive play call. I was not a fan of the actual.
It wasn't the smart play call. It might have been the aggressive play call, but and it begins.
Hey man. Matter of fact.
Hold on. Wow.
Hold
Your
on.
answer.
Hey man. Hey, don't start with me, bro. I'm trying to shoot. Look at
Who
this.
the hell is
I'm
that?
trying to shoot.
Hey, no.
You call mid pod.
No.
You call mid pod.
What is this, amateur hour?
Hey, ain't nobody say I couldn't handle no loss. I said good game, nigga. We'll talk about this later. I'm doing business. I answered just so I could yell at you on the pod.
Man, bang that, man.
Shout out. I don't give a fuck. Don't even say it. Don't start with me. I don't give a damn. Back to the topic anyway. So, Commanders and Saints.
What the fuck just happened? Okay. Saints pulled off, or they tried to pull off.
Yeah, Saints. I like the aggressive play call to go for.
Smart play though. If you already have a chance to just tie it up, let's just go into overtime. I feel like scoring and tying it up would give you enough momentum in overtime.
Here's the thing about that, and me and my dad had the same conversation earlier. The playoff rules have changed. So when an offense in overtime, an offense is given the opportunity to score no matter what. That's not like that in regular season. So even though the Saints went down the field and scored, you could have went coin toss in overtime, Washington gets the ball. Washington goes downfield. Washington wins that game.
Oh yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah,
you're
okay.
On,
so you don't even want to take the chance.
You're at home. You just drove downfield and scored. It's not that you couldn't have scored. It was a bad play call.
Yeah,
I like being aggressive in that match. The Saints are a team that was there. You need a couple of wins to try to make a push for the playoffs. So you have to pull out all the stops at this point. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
okay, I guess.
And Stewart is with you. He was a fan of take your extra point, go into overtime. But I'm just saying, there's no guarantee that if you go into overtime, you actually get a chance to still win that game. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
But I digress. Washington's still a good team, so you know.
All right, well, shout out them, yeah, Commanders, all you Commanders fans that are watching, man. Shout out y'all been racking them up this season, so kudos to you guys. Chiefs got ahead of the Browns 21-7 today.
Yeah, man.
Is Mahomes okay? I heard something.
Yeah, I don't know. They're saying that it's not nothing too serious. I think it's just sore, so he's labeled as like week to week, day to day kind of thing. Okay. On the other side of the ball, however, I hear Nick Chubb, running back for the Browns, broke his foot today, which sucks because he's just coming off of a torn ACL last year. Oh no! So he had just came back, I think, a couple games ago or so. So it's kind of like, damn, you hate to see that. Even though I'm a divisional opponent, we're rivals. I hate to see that. I like Nick Chubb. I like how he plays.
We'll get well soon.
Well soon, Chubb, man. Bengals Titans. We had a turnover fest.
Oh, was it really?
10 total turnovers combined. Ooh. Both squads. Titans had 6. Cincy had 4. Titans benched Will Levis today because he threw 3 picks and it had a fumble. So he had 4 of your 6 turnovers.
Yeah, just go ahead and you're good right now, but you're good.
Just for the backup is who put up all the scores.
Go ahead.
Former Pittsburgh Steelers backup Mason Rudolph.
Oh wow!
Shout out Mason.
Well, it is the holiday season.
Ho ho ho.
Okay, so that's cool. Bengals beat the Titans then. That's what's up. After that, who do we have? Texans beat Miami 20-12. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't really get to catch much of that one. But Miami needed that win to stay in the hunt for the playoff push. With that loss, they are eliminated. Ooh. So
it's all right.
Shout out Houston.
Tua need to get well soon anyway.
Yeah, it'd be nice for Tua to be able to rest.
He need to give his brain a rest. Take a couple naps. Ravens smoked the Giants. Yikes. 35-14.
Yes. Lamar Jackson, 290 yards, 21 of 25. 5 touchdown passes.
Throwing? Oh my God.
Yeah. Lamar was cooking.
Lamar Jackson is very good at football. Everybody knows that though.
Oh yeah, people know. Ready for it? What's up? Lamar Jackson has 5 career games of 5 touchdown passes with 5 or less incompletions. Everybody else in NFL history, I think the most to have him is like 3.
Ooh,
so he's in a league of his own, like we already knew.
He's not even done.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out Mar, man.
Yeah, man.
I fuck with Mar, even though I'm a Steelers fan.
How could you not, though, man? If he's his personality, and then
he is Baltimore,
the way
man.
He plays on the field too, man. It's just you can't, if you're a sports fan, you got to be a Lamar Jackson fan, so you fuck with him.
We respect game around here.
Oh, how about that? Jets beat the Jaguars today, 32-25. So all right, look at the Jets.
Yes,
look at you guys.
Yeah, man, shout out them. Devontae Adams got a touchdown, 100 on his career today.
Nice.
He also had a super big game. Okay, Devontae had 9 catches for 198 yards and 2 tugs. All of that in the second half.
Oh wow! Ooh,
all of that.
Ooh, that's impressive.
Yeah, he literally said, "I'm not losing today." That's basically what he did. So shout out him. Shout out Aaron. Usual shit.
Getting it done. They ain't in the playoffs though, right? They can't. Nope. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, Cowboys fans, here you go. Cowboys beat the Panthers 30-14 today. Also, not bad, huh? How was that game? Did you catch any of that game? I didn't.
Well, no, not really. I did, however, see. I think CD had a pretty big day. Good. Don't remember the exact stats, but I think CD had a pretty good day. I don't know. Going into this game, I didn't really pay a lot of attention to it. All I knew was that the Panthers were favored to win, and that was their first time being favored to win in like 30 some odd games.
I thought the Cowboys was playing decent this year.
No, that was pretty interesting. I mean, sometimes.
Okay. Yikes. Well, I mean, all right. I guess the Cowboys. It's good for the fan base. I guess they'll be talking about it. So,
y'all still them boys.
Guess we'll see. So Tampa Bay beat the Chargers 40-17 also today.
God damn.
Yeah, I know. They put a 40 on.
Man, what's sick is like,
jeez.
I don't know. I would think that the Chargers are supposed to be better than that. So I don't know. Not that I think Tampa. Not that I'm saying the Chargers are supposed to clear Tampa, but I would have thought it would be more competitive kind of thing.
Yeah, I understand that. I would have thought that too. Also.
You got the Colts, Broncos. That was a blowout. Broncos won 31-13. With that loss, I believe that eliminated the Colts from playoff contention as well. And by default, if my memory serves me correctly, that guarantees the Pittsburgh Steelers clinch today.
Well, good for you guys.
Appreciate it. We'll get there. Y'all heard the argument that was happening. We'll get there. We're getting there.
Nice. All right. Cardinals beat the Patriots 30-17 today also. Not bad. How did that game look to you? Did you see anything about that, or was it just
You said Cardinals Patriots?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't really catch much of that one either. I was so locked in for my game today, and the 1:00 slate game that I watched was some of that Baltimore New York game, and then the rest of the Washington Commanders.
Well, I mean, this probably was a low profile game anyway. So I mean,
it wasn't.
It wasn't a battle of the top teams or anything like that. So no offense to you Cardinals fans, you Patriots fans, just
I think
don't get mad at us, get mad at your teams. I don't know.
No, the Patriots got a good quarterback in Drake May that they got something to build around. So looking forward, that's that. You got a Gerard Mayo out there, new coach this year. So a lot to look forward to, kind of thing.
Nice.
Moving on to the next
got
game.
30-17.
Yeah. Moving on to the next one, you got the Bills snapping an 11-game win streak for the Lions. With a 48-42 victory today.
That must have been a dog fight.
Can we go into that?
Yeah.
I want to see Josh. I want to see what Josh Allen did. 20. Let's see. Oh yeah, 23 of 34, 362 yards and 2 touchdowns, nice. And another 11 carries for 68 yards, another 2 touchdowns on the ground.
Nice.
That man, Josh, I'm not gonna lie. And please drop your comments below if y'all agree or disagree. But I got Josh Allen for MVP this year, man.
Well, there's your pick.
I mean, I don't think I forgot who it was that I saw have a conversation saying that like Saquon won't get it just because. Not that he can't. Saquon is on pace to break the single season rushing record. Wow. And realistically, there's a couple of times he was tackled at the 1. It's like counted. I think it's like 11 times he was tackled at the 1.
Okay.
And like instead of him getting the touchdowns for those, Jalen Hurts has gotten QB sneaks, or somebody else has gotten them.
Okay.
So he could have had at least almost 2,000 yards rushing this year and 20 touchdowns projected. But that's not
by this much.
And I think if that was the numbers guaranteed, he's MVP probably.
Okay.
But so far, the way Josh Allen has looked playing, he's going into this year, he lost his wide receiver 1 with Diggs going to Houston. People didn't really think the team was going to be as good as what they are, and they're still in that 2 spot. He's my favorite, at least. That's just me.
Sounds like a smart pick, honestly. But Bills got out of there with a 48-42 win, man.
Yeah, shout out Buffalo.
Oh, and then this is
Hey man, shout out Nye, shout out Mike. Shout out Philly. Y'all played good. Philly got my they packed my Pittsburgh Steelers up. 27-13. It's all good. I ain't gonna be salty or no shit about that. I don't know what the fuck Anaya was talking about. I told her ass good game. Anyways, going into this game, not to make excuses, however, we did not have George Pickens. We also had some 2 key pieces on the defensive side of the ball missing. So that does play a little bit of a role in the stagnantness that I saw out of my offense. However, regardless, you got to play the opponents that's on the field.
Of course.
Philly went out there. They were the better team today. They won. Sports. My defense made some big plays for me. Special teams made big plays. I And like I said earlier, we still had the teams lose that we needed to lose, so we still clinched this week anyway. So hopefully you go into next week a little healthier. Saturday we got to see Baltimore playing them for the division. I just want to see a good game. I'm not mad with what I saw today. Could it have been better? Yeah, but we live with it. It's cool.
Happens.
Yeah, man. I'll leave it at that.
Losses happen. Well, at the time of recording, this hasn't happened yet, but it's about to start. We got Green Bay and Seattle. That should be a good game tonight. All you Packers fans, all you cheeseheads out there. Yeah, and then Seahawks.
That should be a pretty good one.
Should be a decent one.
Two competitive teams.
Definitely.
I think Seattle's leading their division. Green Bay is like the 7th seed or something in the NFC, so they're right on that cusp, like 6 or 7. So they're still fighting to try to just stay in the picture. Stay in that. So they both got something to play for.
Good we like that.
That should be a pretty good game. And then tomorrow we got a doubleheader.
Yeah, your 2 games tomorrow are the Bears Vikings. That should be a good one, and then Falcons Raiders. So.
Yeah, Bears Vikings divisional game. I want to say divisional game, so that should be a pretty good one. The Raiders and the Falcons can be a hit or miss game.
Depends on how they feel.
Depends on what teams we see. Kind of thing.
All right, well that's cool. Then I mean, that as far as the slate of games goes, that's it for for today and stuff for this week. But we did want to talk briefly about a little bit of news in the NFL going on.
Let me take it away.
You can go ahead.
Oh man, so piggybacking, spinning backwards back to that 49ers Rams game. If you follow football, then you obviously heard of this. If not, let's fill you in. 49ers linebacker Devondre Campbell, who the team has also parted ways with this week, following an incident where he refused to enter the game on Thursday. So backstorying the whole situation is that the 49ers had a linebacker by the name of Dre Greenlaw who was returning from injury. And because of this, Campbell was relegated to coming back off the bench. Feeling some type of way about this. I think they said somewhere in the third quarter, Kyle Shanahan asked if he would enter the game, and he refused. He said, I'm not going in.
No, sir. No, I will not.
I'm gonna assume
that's crazy, right? That's insane,
bro. I'm gonna assume there was a brief back and forth where they tried to say, "Man, come on, go out there." He said no, and then he proceeded to walk off the field into the locker room, and that was the last time you will ever see him suited up for a 49, probably for an NFL team in general. You got to think about it, man. You quit on your team.
That's something that's just.
So let me paint a picture for you, man. The 49ers have a cornerback by the name of Travarius Ward. And Ward, earlier this year, he actually lost his daughter. Little baby daughter, he lost her. Same for an offensive lineman by the name of Trent Williams for the 49ers. He lost his son.
Oh my God. God bless.
And both of these players, Trent is hurt right now, but he's battling back from injury to play. Travarius, he played directly after losing his daughter and then took a leave from the team.
That's awesome.
You got guys that are hurt that are fighting to come back, guys that are literally losing their children that are still going out there. And even though as a team, like even though it's a rough season, like they're still suiting up and playing. That's why it's crazy that you quit on your team like that.
That's a shame because you got people that are going through like shit that's more important than what's going on the field, bro. You're still at the end of the day. That's why I don't know. I'm fortunate enough to to not be out here flat broke, right? I'm fortunate enough to have this little platform that I do, and it's growing, and I haven't shit. But at the same time, like these guys are getting paid billions of dollars. Think about like man. even like special teams and shit, like kicking teams.
Yeah, man. No,
these guys get paid to play like just a few minutes of football, right? So like at the same time, like bro, you gotta be like, come on. Now, I understand you want to help and you want to play. Well,
but at the end of the day, man,
like it's a team sport at the end of the day. And I know that sounds cliche and shit, but like, come on, bro.
Well, man, look, shout out.
You can't do shit like that. You could be upset. You could talk to your coach about it. You want to talk to the front office about it. You could even request a trade. The last thing you do is just walk out on your team.
And this is my thing too, man. Like you knew Greenlaw was
middle fingers up to that. Middle fingers up for that guy. What's his name? Devontae what?
Devondre Campbell.
Devondre Campbell. Big middle finger to you, bud. Sorry, but you deserve this one. So
lame ass nigga. All right, nah, but look. So like I'm just saying my brother put this in perspective as well. Shout out Dre. Shout out Dre. You
Dre's
knew
a 49ers fan.
you knew going into this game that you were going to be benched. Like, you knew you were coming off the bench type shit. So pre-game, when you put that jersey and shit on, bro, you had the opportunity right then to say, I don't want to go out there. Yeah. Bro. You didn't. You went out there and you wanted to make it about you. You wanted the opportunity to make a scene.
You wanted to make a scene.
And I think about Antonio Brown, when Antonio Brown threw his little prima donna fit on the sideline for Tampa. And that was the last time you ever saw that man on an NFL field.
That was due to CTE.
Oh, well. No, Antonio has a clear case for why he might have it.
Clear case.
Coming from a Steelers fan. He has a clear case for why he may have it. I don't know about Devondre though. That was just a bitch move.
I guess we'll find out.
I don't call that CTE. You know,
hey, it doesn't look like it. That was certainly don't look like it right now.
That was just being a lame.
That man just looks like he's a quitter. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, type shit, man. Type shit.
Sorry.
And in other football news, segueing not pro, but backpacking into some college real quick.
Yeah, it's news. It's football.
Yeah, football news. I'll start off by talking about the Bill Belichick signing. I got one. The Bill Belichick signing with UNC.
Don't hide it. Show them. Show the people.
Oh, you want my notebook? My notebook?
I wasn't hiding it. Introduce it. What is that?
My notebook. My stat book.
We've got a stat book. We will have a literal stat book.
Yeah, man.
Stat sheet.
Just trying to keep track of some of the numbers, not do so much researching during the show. Have the research on hand already. So, Bill Belichick signed a contract with UNC football this week. I believe it was this past week.
Clap it up for Belichick, man.
Shout out Belichick, man.
Shout out
I like
that
the college
old ass
move,
nigga.
man. I like the college move. Some people aren't a fan of it.
Belichick, Bill Bell,
so just
fucking Bellevue.
I'm not gonna talk too much about it. I really just want to see how things play out and see the interest. UNC is more of a basketball school. We all know this.
So he's trying to change
the interest I guess
that football is going to get. They're trying to turn it around.
Number one quarterback in class of 2026 has already came out and said he has to get down to UNC to meet Bill at least. So that already shows the effect. You feel me?
They're smart. That was a chess move. That was a
you're going to get attention.
Move.
You had guys in the transfer portal that decided to come out of the transfer portal to stay there because now Bill Belichick is there. So
they had to get Belichick.
Yeah, man, So
that's crazy.
Talking about it, it's a 5-year deal worth about $10 million a year.
Okay, so I can see him retiring after that.
With the first 3 years.
Him actually retiring after that.
Yeah, if he wants.
How old is he now? He's in his 70s, right? 60s, 70s?
Something like that.
I don't know. He looks old as shit. I'm sorry, Bill. You've been coaching for a while. You look old as fuck. So
he's pretty old. He's 72. So yeah.
So that means by the time his contract expires, he'll be 77?
Yeah, well, you got to listen. Listen to the contract.
80?
Listen to the contract deals because
I'm listening.
It's a 5-year deal worth about $10 million per year with the first 3 guaranteed. Okay. However, he has he has an eligibility for a contract buyout within that first year of $10 million.
Okay.
So you pay the $10 million to buy him out. After June 1st, 2025, the buyout drops to $1 million. Opening a deal for him to be able to, let's say if he goes to UNC, has a year there that's good, some pro team comes to him, offers him a contract, UNC can buy him out, he can go pro.
Okay.
If he wants. You also figure he's going to bring in his own coaching staff.
I don't mean to cut you off. You think he's going to want to go back after already making the switch from pro to down to the college level? You think he'll want to even go back?
Money talks.
That's true. It depends. You give him the right amount.
Well, I wasn't going to say this. I was going to save this, but I'll say this because it just it'll answer what you're saying. Okay. He was interested in the Jets vacancy that they had before he took the UNC job.
Damn, it's a good thing I ain't really,
so like that it's not more. That I don't think it's that he wouldn't coach in the NFL. I think it just has to be the right situation and opportunity for him to want to do it.
I assume it's like that with most coaches anyway.
Exactly.
Around his age especially, because he could have retired a couple years ago if he really fucking felt like it.
Exactly.
Jesus, go be with your grandchildren or something, man.
And then I also got
Does he have grandchildren? Has to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, got to.
I also got a couple of bonuses that are in his contract before I move on from Belichick type shit. Well, we still got Travis.
You're absolutely right.
Okay, Travis. So I'm gonna finish with the bonuses in his contract, and then we'll move over to Travis. Hey. So bonuses in his contracts worth up to almost about $3.5 million per year. I think they say. It goes as following. In regular season, if he wins 8 games, he gets an extra 150,000. 9 games is 200,000. 10, 250,000. 11 wins is 300,000, and 12 is 350,000. Wow. Any conference championship appearance is 200,000. With a win being another 300,000. Postseason bonuses. Any non-college football playoff or bowl appearances gets him 150,000. Any college football playoff tier 1 or elite bowl appearances gets him 350,000. Wow. You got as a college football playoff participant, so that means ranked top 12 pretty much. Yeah. That'll give him 750,000. A quarterfinal appearance in the college football playoffs gives him $1 million. A semifinals is 1,250,000. Yeah. The championship game is 1,500,000.
What does he get if he wins the championship game, Anthony?
$1,750,000. And that's not to mention with the final college football poll, if he finishes in the top 25, that's 250,000. Top 20 is 300,000. Top 15 is 375,000. Top 10 is 425,000. And the top 5 finish is 500,000. So the man can, like you said, he can make almost $300.5 million.
So much money
off of bonuses and contract. That's not including the contract itself that is due for $10 million a year. So your first 3 years you're guaranteed.
So he's already making $10 million.
The first 3 years he's guaranteed 30 mil. Because each year is 10 mil guaranteed, and they're guaranteed, guaranteed, like I'm saying over and over again. Then the other 2, if he happens to stay there for him, he's getting another 10. That's
crazy shit.
That's crazy fucking numbers.
How do they even have that much money to pay that man?
You find it. Well, it's college. They're charging kids arms and legs and putting them in debt for life.
That's what them tuitions.
That's all that is.
Oh my god. Well, shout out Bill Belichick because he's getting paid
bank. Okay, he said I don't need Tom Brady to get paid.
Man.
Oh man, Travis motherfucking Hunter.
Guess we're just gonna jump right into it.
Yeah, all right, with talent like that, you have to.
You know what? We're gonna put this down and we're gonna clap it up for Travis motherfucking Hunter.
The man is a dog.
Your 2024 Heisman Trophy winner.
Oh, let's get into it. Let's not be modest here, okay? The man is a Heisman Trophy winner, Biletnikoff Award winner, Walter Camp Award winner, Lot Impact Trophy winner, Paul Hornug, my fault, award winner. I'm probably butchering these.
No, it's okay.
Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year, AP Player of the Year, and it's another award he won. I just can't pronounce. I'm not going to embarrass myself enough to do it. I'm not. I don't give a fuck. You look at me how you want to look at me.
Pow!
See? 7 awards. That's a record. He finished the year with 92 catches, 1,152 yards, and 14 touchdowns. And that was just on one side of the ball. As we know, he's two sides.
He's both sides.
31 total tackles, 20 of them solos, 11 pass deflections, also with 1 fumble force and 4 interceptions. Shout out Travis Hunter.
Is he the number 1 pick in the draft?
He should be. Well, it's kind of crazy. I probably want to take him, but I think it's weird. You also, it kind of depends on who ends up with that pick, because there's going to be some teams that are sitting at the 1 spot, maybe 1-2 spot, that don't need a wide receiver / cornerback playmaker. They need a quarterback.
Who's got probably the best odds of getting that pick right now?
I want to say the Giants, who are in dire need of a quarterback.
Now, I'm not a football guy, and I'm from New York though. If they draft him, I don't know. I might start following the Giants a little bit more. Because I'm a big fan of his game, man.
No, I'm a big fan of Travis. Let's see if I can see
that whole program since since Prime got there, bro. It's really been something, huh? Like, wow.
Yeah, Now, I love what Prime has done with them dogs.
It's been quick.
Colorado,
it's been
man.
such a quick turnaround from them just being like, not really too in the spotlight for school and shit like that. And now it's like they're talking to town every season, whether they're doing good, okay, bad.
They're man. Yo. When you got somebody like Prime in there, he's got the young guys buying in.
Definitely buying in, bought all the way into a fucking Heisman. Look at that, bro. Like that's
he was a 5-star recruit that decided to sign with Jackson State when because that's his idol. He wanted to play under his coach under his favorite player of all time. So that's why he was able to follow them, follow him to Colorado, and he wanted to be there. And Prime believed in him, and just it's amazing to see what they've done out there, man.
Colorado, man,
they've put Colorado back on the map, essentially.
Definitely, man.
Piggybacking back into the draft kind of order real quick, just to say,
I'm not too big on the college game. That's I only follow kind of like the niggas like that. But I mean, I'll let you,
right now, your favorites for to be the number 1 pick right now is the Giants, and you got the Raiders at 2. New England at 3, Carolina at 4, and the Browns at 5.
Okay.
I'll do the top 10. The Jets are 6, Titans 7, Jacksonville 8, Bears 9, and the Saints round off your top 10.
Projected right now?
Yeah, that's what's projected so far.
Okay.
So you figure the Giants are in dire need of a quarterback. So you figure the first 2 quarterbacks that might be off that board is either Shador or Cam Ward out of Miami.
So Shador's in the draft then?
Also. Yeah, he's going. He's going.
Okay.
I really want to say now, I think if the Giants end up with the number 1 pick, please, we can come back to this if I'm right. If the Giants get the number 1 pick, they probably should take Shador.
I would.
Because I think he's the best quarterback that's on the board. I think he's better than Cam Ward in my opinion.
Okay.
But
who does Cam Ward play for again? Which school?
Miami.
Okay, that's the one.
He was a Heisman finalist.
Yeah, no, they all. I know. That's why I was like, which one was that? Okay.
And so, and my thing is that I don't think Prime wants Shador in New York. I think he would prefer Shador in Vegas, which is pick 2.
Ooh.
Now Shador wants to be 1. Obviously, everybody wants to be 1.
Who doesn't? Yeah.
But I think I don't know. We'll see. However, Shador Sanders and Malik Neighbors out in New York, that would be I would like to see that. I'm not gonna act like I wouldn't like to see that.
That's cool.
And I can kind of see Cam Ward out in Vegas doing his shit, which would put Travis falling to 3, going to New England, in my opinion. Now, who knows? The Raiders could take him if he slides to 2.
That'd be crazy. That'd bring Belichick right
back. But I'm looking at it for like teams that need a quarterback. Unless your bet is saying I'm gonna get Travis Hunter and I'm gonna play. Maybe I can get Travis Hunter and we'll have a bad year, and maybe I can draft a quarterback next year. Some people will look at it like that, but we'll see. I guess we'll have to see how that falls out. But definitely wanted to give a big shout out to Travis.
Yeah, man. He had a hell of a year.
Man. Historic year, historic college career. Definitely. And it'll be dope to see the man get to the next level. You did this. You stopped.
I didn't call you.
You stopped. I answered the last one. I swiped up on this one. Silent. I swiped up on it. It didn't get fucking answered. You on spot, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't have the fucking number saved. I don't know who the fuck.
Somebody watching this shit like that motherfucker.
I don't know who the fuck.
Sorry, this is all live. Well, yeah, like we said, shout out Travis, right?
Yeah, shout out Travis.
Shout out. Heisman Trophy winner 2024. Yes, sir. All right, moving on to basketball now, to the NBA. Few games today, not too many. The early game was New Orleans, Indiana. Indiana beat New Orleans. Everybody's beating New Orleans nowadays. I think they're just looking forward to Cooper Flag right now, right? They're not even
at this point. You have to be.
Everybody's injured over there. Can't tell you who's starting. Zion's still big, apparently. Apparently they're still trying to get him to slim down a little bit. It's not going the way they hope. We don't know.
You got that nigga in Noga eating all that gumbo and shit.
Big ass pot of gumbo in front of that nigga after every game.
Yo,
Zion, where you going? Oh, nowhere. I'm going home. That nigga going right to Bourbon Street. Get some beignets.
Ordering under fake names.
He door dashing that shit. Get Zion out of the
door dashing the Brandon Ingram name.
Have you been seeing this shit? This is an unbiased report, by the way. You can look it up and fact check me if you want, or not. I don't really give a shit. But I mean, the report is that he wanted to go to New York, and he still kind of wants to go to New York. Like, I heard that's what was going on with Zion. Like, he didn't even want to be in New Orleans in the first place.
So, that whole year, that whole year, he was prepared to go to fucking New York.
And New York was prepared for him. That shit sucked. That sucked. But we're not even going to go there. New York, we're good episode. Right now. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. Blow it up. I saw something today. That said New Orleans is making Zion, Brandon, and CJ available for trade.
I mean, at this point, might as well blow that shit up. Let them young guys get out there and just
blow it up. Get Cooper ass in there.
You still got while all of those guys still have value. You know what I'm saying? Like while all those guys still have value.
Yes.
Because you hold them any longer, value starts diminishing. Yeah. Now you can't get shit back for them. You can still get something good for BI. You can still get something probably decent for Zion.
CJ, I don't know about CJ. He getting up there in age. What can you get for CJ?
If you send CJ to a contender, you can probably get something decent for him.
Yeah, that's true.
CJ's at that age where maybe a young team might take him for the vet presence.
I was just thinking that.
But think about I'm not saying us, but think of a team that's kind of like us, for example, just ready to compete. Maybe need something that can come off the bench, something that you could plug in.
Milwaukee, I don't know. Maybe.
But that's my point. Just teams like, you feel me? Somewhere he can go, he can come off the bench, he can spark plug. Yeah. You can plug him into your starting lineup a couple of nights because you know he's gonna produce still. It would be funny to see him go to Milwaukee, see him pair back up with Dame out there though.
That's probably what Dame needs. But Dame been playing good. Pacers beat them. We don't really talk about Halliburton on this show, but all right. This game just ended. We were sitting here watching it right behind this little screen that you guys can't see. Our Knicks beat the Magic.
Fuck a Magic.
Was it 191? Yes, sir.
Fuck a beat. I'm just trying to beat a case.
I mean, we had to beat Orlando. We was coming off a loss to somebody, right? Oh no, we was coming off that fucking
cup loss
to that piece of trash down in Atlanta.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, I just personally don't like that guy, but
he's a bitch.
Good bounce back win for the squad. You know what I'm saying? Say it a lot, man. This team can beat anybody when we're on our P's and Q's.
We're playing our fucking brand of basketball.
We can beat anybody. At our best, we can beat the best team in the league. At our worst, we can lose to the
worst team in the league.
Yeah, so it's like, well, I wouldn't say I don't see us losing to Washington or anything like that. But I mean, no offense to you Wizards fans out there, I just don't see you guys beating us, even if we are having a bad game. But yeah, no, still, we could always kind of look shitty. So, but we're still not fully healthy, but Mitch should be back by the new year.
Yeah, I better say
he should be back in a few weeks.
Should see him soon.
And that'll help, that defense down low, and we're all playing. Everybody's been playing good. Mikel's got his swag back. He's been shooting a lot better lately. OG's being OG. JB is being JB, Cat's being Cat. Cat's looking like a fucking monster right now, man. I think we said the same thing. I think last episode, Cat's looking like a monster right now. He's looking
definitely
dangerous. He's grabbing 15, 18 rebounds
like it ain't shit,
like it's nothing. They said he was soft. He said who's soft?
Who's soft? Like he's seeing a new Cat in New York.
Yeah, and you love it. I love it.
What he say? What did Cat say? He was a boy in Minnesota, and he's the man now.
I think it was a boy for 10 years.
Nigga said I was the boy then. I'm a man
what it takes,
now.
Bro, who cares, man? Shout out Cat though. He's playing great. So yeah, New York got that win over Orlando today. Speaking of Washington, okay, well, you guys put up a decent fight. Celtics beat the Wizards 112-98 today. You put up 98 against Boston. That's not bad. That's something to be happy about.
Yeah, man.
You guys are in the Cooper Flag sweepstakes too, though. So I mean, Washington, I don't know. You got some good young guys. And is Brogdon still in Washington, or am I tripping?
He is. I don't know if he's.
You got Brogdon. You got Poole.
He's there.
You got Kuzma. You got
bunch of good little young picks.
Yeah.
They have a decent young squad.
Bay over there, who's no slouch. You know.
Yeah, I'm about to say they've got a decent young squad. It's just a matter of just kind of putting it all together.
Yeah, they gotta figure it out.
That's all.
You know, Boston's Boston, so
yeah,
they're still on their rise. They're still on the come up. Right now, we got a
good game with Minnesota and San Antonio.
Looks like it's a good game right now. San Antonio, Wemby's probably going to be an all-star this year.
He's definitely
looking
looking that way.
Minnesota's they're they're fluctuating. They're still kind of trying to figure it out. It seems, but I mean,
definitely looking like they're still trying to figure this all out.
Ant's playing good. You know, Ant's been playing good.
We don't expect any different out of Ant, man.
And then Julius Randle still averaging like 20-6, 20-7, some
Jew shit type shit.
They got it. They got to figure it out too. So
they got to figure it out sooner than later.
Then it's not like they're playing bad. I ain't gonna sit here and go out and say that they're playing.
Nah, bad. Yeah, I'm not saying this.
They're currently up at the time of recording. They're up 76-70 on San Antonio. We'll see how that goes though.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that.
So the game. Oh wow, closer than you think. Trailblazers are down 3 against the Suns. It's 36-39 right now.
Yeah, what's that? In the
second quarter? Is KD back?
Not that I've heard.
Really, not yet. I thought he was back.
I don't know. I hadn't heard. Like I said, I'll double check, see if he's playing tonight.
Well, we all know the story with Phoenix. They're healthy, they're dangerous. If they're not healthy, they're not getting enough reps in. They're not as dangerous.
Yeah,
simple. So hopefully, because KD's always playing. I feel like this is like a reoccurring thing for him now. Like later in his career, he starts off the year, he's an MVP candidate, and then he gets injured and he's missing some games, and it's like, okay, then they have to figure everything out.
Yeah,
it's like, shit.
I think the only inactive is Brad Beal.
Oh, really? Okay, so KD is
KD's back.
All right, good. Well, I need him to stay healthy, man. He's so dangerous when he's healthy.
Yeah, he's got 10 so far.
Okay,
10 points in 13 minutes. He's 0-5 from 3.
0-5. Why are you taking 5 threes?
Because it's Kevin Durant.
No, I mean, but shit. It better have been some open ones. He's taking 5 threes in how many minutes he played?
13.
5 threes in 13 minutes. There's only like a couple people in the league that are allowed to do that. And I guess he's maybe one of them.
And he's definitely
I'm over here talking shit like he's not one of my favorite players.
Yeah, he's definitely one. He's one of them ones. You know that.
I'm just spitballing. But so Suns Trailblazers, that's going on. Also tonight we got 2 games that haven't happened yet over here on this side of the camera. We got Dallas Golden State. That should be a good one. Luka's back, right? Luka's been playing. He's healthy.
Yes, I believe so.
Golden State's, I guess they just traded for Dennis Schroeder. Is he active tonight for him?
That is actually a good question.
Should be, right?
Well, yeah, because the trade went down.
Yeah, it went down
a day
already.
Or 2 ago?
Yeah,
like a day ago. So he should be.
I feel like Golden State's just tried anything.
Yeah, mix and match and shit till you see if you're gonna get Jimmy.
Oh my god.
That game actually started.
Help me.
That game is actually started.
I'm okay.
Started at 8:30.
I'm okay.
There we go. I was up. The game started. That's all I wanted to see. Yeah, Mavs are actually up 20-11 right now of that game. But no Dennis Schroeder. He is not playing tonight.
Yikes! All right, what are we talking about? Just had an episode for a second there, man.
Tried to keep this
punching me
going.
right in my chest bone.
Luka has got off to a hot start though.
What's he got?
12 points, 5 of 5, 2 of 2 from 3.
Nice.
Yeah, he's cooking. He's cooking. In only ways that Luka can cook. Speaking of, well, we'll get there.
Last game for today. Grizzlies Lakers. It's always fun when they play against each other. Ja likes playing Bron. You could tell that when Ja sees that purple and gold, he's like, all right, let's tee it up a little bit.
It's fun when your heroes become your rivals.
You know.
So, and it's a little not to say bad blood, but it's a little bit of.
It's a half a rivalry.
Yeah, the playoff stuff that went on a couple of years ago. So it's
That was mostly Dylan Brooks though, right? When he was in there.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I think it's adapted beef.
Really? Or you think they're just sticking with it? Like,
yeah. Now it's just we don't like y'all. Y'all don't like us.
Okay, yeah, I guess you could. Yeah,
maybe. Just
Grizzlies, Lakers.
So that's cool.
Lakers been kind of up and down lately. They started off good, right? Then they started to fall off
just
slightly. Lost a couple close ones.
Yeah, losing games to teams with winning records, beating teams with losing records.
Yeah, they gotta squeeze out.
You gotta beat some of those. If you're gonna be a playoff team, you have to beat some of those teams that are actually up there winning.
They got to, man. It's
now we shit. My fault, but to make a point, we shit on Atlanta a lot. But you turn around, you look at Atlanta. They've beaten us. They've beaten Boston. They've beaten Cleveland. So it's like if you're going to be a playoff team, which maybe they are, maybe they aren't, you have to find a way to beat.
Oh God, I mean, I'll give it to the team.
So you turn around. I'm not giving it to him. But turn around, looking at, like I say, let's talk about LA. You can go out there, you can beat the bad teams, but those aren't the teams you're gonna be facing when it's all said and done in those important
trade
games.
Season's coming up too. They got to make a move, man. Jeannie, Rob, what you guys doing out there? You guys just sunbathing in LA? That's all you doing?
Yeah,
LeBron
is still playing.
They're not working the phones at all.
There's no way you can't. There's no way there's nobody out there.
All of these teams are making these players available for trade, like at the same time. We've been seeing the reports coming out. Y'all gotta go. Fuck it. Go get Brandon Ingram. You brought D'Lo back. If you brought D'Lo ass back, you might as well go get Brandon Ingram.
Fuck it.
Bring his ass back. Like, come on.
Send D'Lo ass out and bring B.I. ass back. Fuck it. Do something.
That'd be crazy. That'll suck for D'Lo.
Do fucking something though. Fight
back. Man. Y'all got. I mean, well, actually no. Because D'Lo has the highest plus minus on the team this season.
Well, yeah, I'm not shitting.
They can't afford to get rid of it. Who knows how bad it'll get now? Who knows how bad this shit could get now?
No bullshit.
Like if you get rid of D'Lo and this shit just goes worse. He's the highest plus minus on the team. That means he's doing good. He's playing good. At least the numbers say it. So I don't know, man. There's a lot of people that are available for trade right now, though, in a bunch of different. Hell, I thought Brooklyn. Look at how good Brooklyn's been playing, bro. Look at how good they've been staying in that play-in range. The last thing they needed to do was trade away their like 1A, 1B guy or their sixth man or whatever shooter is. Oh, he's like their first, second leading scorer. So like, I guess what the hell? If he's available for trade, y'all gotta go get somebody.
Yeah, there's somebody out there.
Man, y'all can get somebody.
There's all that speculation around the Warriors wanting to pair Steph up with LeBron.
Hey man, I seen
going to get Jimmy.
I seen something that said if anybody tries to get Bronny, they better be ready to get Bronny. They better be ready to get Bronny too. Shit,
it's a package deal.
You're gonna have to pay that son.
You want me? You want my child?
No, literally, you're taking my kid.
Nigga said that's a family affair.
Usually, people don't want it. People to take my son. Opposite Liam Neeson. Fucking given instead of taken. Fucking
nigga said
given.
Nigga said given. We can write it.
We can write it. Nobody out there steal our idea. Everything on the show is trademarked. Yeah, so don't you steal our ideas. I will sue you.
My lawyer.
You'll be hearing. Yeah, good. You'll be hearing from the lawyer.
I'm not lying.
So yeah, I mean that's it for the games today. Really, what's going on? Let me check my little cheat sheet over here.
Yeah, what you got, man? Because I mean, unless you want to talk about I think.
Oh yeah, I guess real quick we could the in-season tournament's been going on, right? You want to cover it just up until this point? What I was about to say. Where's the games from yesterday? Here we go. Your games yesterday. The Bucks beat the Hawks. All right, shout out Giannis and them. Appreciate that.
That's always nice.
We needed that for us, so thank you. And OKC smoked the Rockets also. So those are that's your in-season tournament final right there, right?
I think there's
that's your in-season tournament final.
I think so.
Yeah, that's your
I think so. Yeah.
So yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Your NBA Cup is Milwaukee OKC. And holy shit, that's gonna be a good game.
That definitely should be a good game, especially because both of them teams are playing really good.
And then you got your top MVP candidates, right? Mine is Jokic, but I mean,
man. So that should be...
That's gonna be
that should be fun. The Dame Shea matchup.
Dame and Shea is gonna be good. Giannis doesn't really have to match up with anybody, but it's like OKC's, at least their starting five, you know, the rest of those guys all come together and like, you know, so you can go Dame Shea and then you got everybody against Giannis. Yeah, right? So it's like
Giannis and company.
Yeah,
Giannis
so
versus company.
And I don't know, Bobby Portis with his eyes, but I mean, you know. But
bugging out his head and shit.
it's gonna be a pretty good game. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna go back a little bit though, man. There was I wanted to talk real quick about the Rockets Warriors game before, you know, to decide who was gonna play OKC. There were a couple calls in that game, man, and there's been a couple calls this season, obviously. And I don't know if we've touched on it yet, you know, on the pod, but that's what it's for, right? So, I think what happened, Steph had took a shot, right? It could have been a three or whatever. He took a shot, and on the replay you see the contact right here. It's like it's very obvious he gets hit. No call. Refs don't call diddly squat, right? And then I think later in the quarter, I know you probably saw this. It was when I think Van Vliet dove on the floor, and then Jalen Green dove on the ball. Van Vliet got involved or some shit like that, and then Kuminga dove in there also, and they ended up calling a foul on Kuminga or something like that. And it was a bad, like you could have called a lot of things. You could have called a jump ball. You could have called a travel. You could have called something, right? They called a foul on Kuminga, and it was like to decide the game. You know what I'm saying? And Steve Kerr, you know, he took his fine again, but he went on a little rant about the refs, and it's kind of like I guess the question, you know, the question that I had real quick that I wanted to ask is how bad has this shit gotten with the NBA refs? Like, how bad is the officiating in the league for real?
Bro, it's not even just the NBA. It's the NFL as well. Officiating is just bad across the fucking board.
You've got games that have now they're instead of coming down to the players, it's like you got the refs just deciding that shit.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know.
Bro, I'm a big fan of thinking I think refs should be fined for missed calls.
I think so also.
I think, like,
how are they not?
I've seen, you know how they'll miss a call and then the league will come out like a day or two later and say, "Oh, Blase missed this call." You know that the league is you know, acknowledging the missed call. Blah,
that 2-minute report is so like it's unnecessary.
Bro, I hate the shit, bro. Off. The same shit happens in the NFL week in, week out, and like you're saying, bro, there are crucial games that are being decided this way. Yep. Like, so
we got at the end of the day, with a bad call last season against Houston. You remember that?
Yep.
Decided the whole, like, oh my god, man, bro, these refs, and it's like it'd be different if they were you know, getting disciplined, but they're not even like nothing's happening. They're putting out that bullshit 2-minute report like a day after the game, and then that's it.
Bro, that's why I said
they're like, my bad, we missed a couple things. Sorry about that. Here you go. That's okay. Yeah, my bad.
That's why I said I'm
got
a
you
big
next
fan
time
of,
though. Like, that's like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
I'm a big fan of them finding. Like,
just
doing something.
That's at least give them a reason to try to change their ways. Like, you're letting them do the same shit. That's all.
If me as a player, or if I as a player, my fault, get a fine for criticizing officiating publicly,
which is stupid, by the way.
If I have to eat that fine, if you can go back on the tape and show the ref missed the call, find that nigga, bro. It's simple.
Because at the end of the day, like,
it'll then promote them niggas doing a better job.
I was just about to say they get paid, you know, maybe not too much, right? Maybe obviously not as much as the players, but they still get paid handsomely. Y'all get paid this good amount of money to ref the game correctly.
Simple.
That's in you know, by literal terms, that's doing your job, right? When you miss a call, or if you don't, you know, call something the right way or something, by definition, you're not doing your job correctly. You should be fined at least.
Simple.
Give them fine them $5,000.
Some type of discipline.
They don't make fine them $5,000, $10,000 if they could afford it. You know, like something, right? Because like it's like I just said, you're just showing them that, okay, we can get away with this and nothing's gonna happen. So like, you know, we're not gonna make too much of an effort to do
it's not life or death.
they say, oh, we have these bullshit meetings with the referees and, you know, the league and all of that, so they discuss different things. All you fuckers have been doing is calling like 3-second violations more and shit like that. Like, y'all ain't even really like doing the shit that matters. So I don't know, man. Maybe that's just me watching, but I mean,
no, I definitely agree that the officiating's just gotten bad, man.
Yeah,
it's not. There's not a focus on. I'm not even gonna say there's not a focus on balance of call, and there's not a focus on like just good calls. Like I can't put it any other way, bro.
Yeah.
Like they're going out there and it's blatant missed calls.
Just the ref they they give the guy a tech, right? Because he gets smacked in the face and you don't call it, and he's mad, and he's like, "Yo, this is your job, man. Call." And you give him a fucking technical foul because he's mad that you didn't do your job. You didn't do your job. Like, don't get mad at him.
Do your job. Fuck.
You'd be mad too. You got smacked in the face in front of a cop, and he didn't do his job, right? Somebody smack you in front of your family on the street, and you turn around and it's a police officer just you throw his hand like y'all be doing it. I didn't see it. I heard it. I didn't see it though.
I'm gonna get the tag.
If I retaliate, I'm the one
that's
gonna get put in handcuffs and thrown in the back of your car though, because you saw that, but you didn't see the shit that happened. That you were supposed to see first,
even though that shit on camera.
I don't know, man. Even when it's on camera, why don't they let them change shit? They don't let them change calls.
They've done
it. So just show the replay, watch it, and then give them a chance to reverse the call or something before the play starts again.
I don't think they really do it with penalties, but they started to do replay assist more with NFL stuff. You know, certain things that the refs were missing, they'll do regular replay assist
because the coaches.
I know the NBA needs to do that more though.
I mean, the coaches challenge helps with that because that's, you know, they actually replay it and slow it down.
Yeah, but you
get real time replays too, bro. Just look up for 10 seconds.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And then okay, well we missed it. All right, fuck it. Reverse.
No, the NFL has. No, the NFL has, I believe, somebody that sits off and like watches the replays basically. So
they have a replay center also.
So when shit happens, like for example, today. Washington's quarterback snuck, 4th and 1, was diving to get a first down. He fumbles the ball, but when you go back and look at replay, the ground calls fumble. Ground calls the fumble, it's not a fumble.
Damn.
Type shit. So even though when ruled real quick, it can be looked at as a fumble, they quick replay assist, look at it, boom, it's not a fumble. He was down. Bada boom, boom, type shit. Like the NBA needs to do that more.
Yeah.
Like I shouldn't have to use a coaching challenge to get the replay for you to look at the replay. I should be able, like you're saying, look up at this jumbotron when they replay what's happening. Literally. Look at the little monitor that they got to the side.
Seconds in between,
because it's definitely a little monitor over there. They be letting y'all look at. Go over there, look at the monitor real quick.
Like, okay,
all right, okay, we missed it. Go back. All right, adjust the call. Let's do what we gotta do.
And then Adam Silver's over here flipping out, wondering why this fucking league is seeing record low numbers and shit like that. And it's like, come on, man, you gotta,
tired.
Yeah, bro, like you gotta,
It's the same shit year in, year out. You don't know
what you're doing with the All-Star game, like you got your refs half-assing their job, like. Come on, man, you're fining everybody, suspending everybody. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't run the league, so I can't really. No. Speak too much on it. I'm just a consumer, but be that as it may, I mean, yep, we'll see what happens, I guess.
Yeah,
see if they get better. But that's your basketball. That's your basketball and shit. Before we move on to Saturday night's main event, which they brought back this weekend. That was fun. That's throwback. That's cool. We're gonna definitely recount that. Wanted to give a special shout out to what do I want to call this guy? Let's call him the Monopoly Man, because he's making so much fucking money right now. Let's clap it up for Juan Soto. Even though I'm a Yanks fan, bro, my man Juan Soto got paid this week, everybody.
Definitely
gonna read it off. My man Juan Soto signed a record 15-year, $765 million deal with the New York Mets. I said $765 million deal?
That's a lot of fucking money.
Just to go across the bridge. Just to drive across the bridge.
You have to go far.
I don't gotta move. I don't gotta relocate.
You have to go far.
I don't gotta fucking learn new shit. I don't gotta change doctors. My kids don't gotta change schools.
I'm chilling.
I'm good. I gotta put more gas in the whip.
Bank account good.
Bank account is cushiony, pillowy, cotton candy.
That shit sweet. That shit. Ooh.
765 with perks, right? So like that means like eventually he'll hit the B.
You figure
he'll hit the big B sooner or later, bro.
You figure
he's already made a few million.
There's probably home run incentives, out incentives, doubles,
championships. You got 15 years,
championships, incentive playoffs, divisions, all stars.
My man Soto.
Awards. Woo! It's a bunch of different probably bonuses
me
wrapped up in
excited.
there.
Like I just signed
and then
shit.
wait. That's not to even mention the type of endorsement money he's gonna probably rake in.
Oh, I'm gonna end up going home in a couple of weeks probably, and I'm gonna see Mad Juan Soto shit. Like them jerseys is finna be like.
Yeah, that endorsement money. Yeah,
shout out to the Mets for getting it done, man. For them to be the quote unquote little brother franchise in New York and all of that, like
that's tough.
Man.
Bro. I'm gonna have to lock back into my baseball bag.
Yeah, me too, man. Because
the Pirates definitely been cooking up a little something.
Just gonna tune in just to watch Juan Soto make money. He gonna swing and a miss. He just made a couple, thousand with that.
Yeah, just doing shit.
Get the first base and a couple thousand right there. Right, he catches something or he throws the ball. Oh, that was $5,000. Right, like this nigga's just gonna be making money chewing fucking sunflower seeds,
chewing fucking gum and shit.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. They could blow a bubble, pop a bubble, pow, 10,000.
10. A little quick 10 bands.
Pay him. Yo, bro, nigga, like, man, that's crazy. Hey, shout out Juan Soto, bro.
Shout out Juan.
One thing we love on this show is to see a motherfucker get paid, man.
Facts.
Tell you that.
Ain't no hate.
Don't care who you is. You getting paid?
You getting paid.
You gonna clap it up for it.
Facts.
God damn it. So, shout out Juan Soto, man.
Out.
This one's for you right here, buddy. Shout out Juan.
For sure.
Nigga named Juan getting paid like that.
Getting munyon, man.
Woo!
Munyon. You know what I like to say? You ain't got no munyon. You ain't had no fun, young. And that nigga having a lot of fun, young. He having a lot of that shit.
He went home. We said, "Where do you want to go, honey? We going anywhere." And I'm paying.
Fuck where you want to go.
He said, "Leave your wallet at the house.
Yeah,
leave your wallet at the. Leave your phone.
We're shopping
leave your
when
wallet.
we touch
That's
down.
how true it is. All of this shit. Leave your phone. Leave your wallet. I'll buy you a new one when we get there.
Facts. We're shopping when we touch down.
Don't pack a fucking thing. Don't pack.
Don't even buy no drawers.
You take that passport, you put it in your pocket, and you get on the plane. Okay? We'll take care of everything else.
When we get there. We'll get you a new fucking bank account.
Empty the fucking fridge. Throw it all away. We're buying everything.
We won't be back.
We're going to BJ's. We're going to BJ's. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck it. Take the bed, throw it out the window. We're going to IKEA.
Fuck what you want to drink. We're buying a bar. We're getting the whole
I'm on the phone with
thing.
them. They said they'll build it in the weekend. I'll just
it'll be done. It'll be done.
By the time we get back, it'll be done.
God damn.
Fucking crazy. Shout out Juan.
Yo, that's tough.
Damn, man.
Hey.
765. You don't want to know what I do with that. You'd never hear from me again.
Oh God.
You would never hear from me again. What the fuck happened to the podcast? What the hell? They haven't uploaded anything.
I need to stop doing that shit.
I'm out of it.
I guess it wasn't working for him.
So yeah, shout out Juan Soto, man. Congratulations on the big old bag. Because it's a big one. So yeah, all right, moving on now, man. We moving on. WWE had they had Raw, they had SmackDown. Nothing really crazy been going on. You just had the aftermath from the week prior. And all of that. SmackDown was pretty decent also. Nothing. I don't think nothing too newsworthy. I'm really just trying to get into what happened last night. We brought back for the first time in what was it, like 20 years or some shit? No, I don't even want to. I don't think it was that long. I think the last one was in 2008, but they brought it back retro style. Saturday night's main event made its return this weekend, man, and card was pretty stacked. I don't even want to say stacked. It was pretty good. It was the matches delivered. Everything was decent. Like we can run through them real quick. It was the first show, like I said, since '08. So you had a couple high profile things going on. It was first match we had kicking us off was Sammy and Drew. I think I told you about that, right? Drew came back. I think word on the street is he came back early because of I think Bronson Reed's injury or something like that. So he came back early because Bronson Reed broke his foot. Yeah, we saw the X-rays. I think his heel like split or something. It was bad. He had a bad But Drew came back and so they had their match. It was pretty good. It was a good match back and forth, but obviously Drew's pissed, so nothing stopping Drew when he's pissed off. So he beat Sammy. I think they went probably 10-15. It was pretty good. Like they said, Sammy, he brought the fight like right before the bell rang. He rushed Drew and shit before Drew could take off his little vest or whatever the fuck. But after a while, Drew just started tossing him around, back and forth for a while, hitting with a Claymore, 1, 2, 3. That was it. So I think he said something online like 1 down, 4 to go or some shit. So I guess he's hunting, the bloodline, or he's hunting, whoever's cool with Roman. Okay. Drew is Drew. He's coming for heads.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
what I'm saying? He don't care. He's just coming for heads. And he cut a little off topic here recently on I haven't even hit this yet. Hold on. That's what you people have been waiting for. He went on I think it's called the Busted Open podcast or something like that with Bubba Ray, Tommy Dreamer, Mark Henry was up there also, and it sounded like an unscripted promo. He was pissed off and shit. He was basically saying, I'm coming for everything and I'm not apologizing anymore. Like, I don't care. I don't give a and I'm just gonna do me. And he stormed off. It was cool. He's like, makes him look like like he's fucking pissed, and he should be pissed at the world. And as far as like kayfabe goes, he should be. His character should be at least. But yeah. So shout out Drew. He's doing the best work of his career. We all know that. Second match we had Liv Morgan defended the women's world title against Io Sky. Pretty good match, honestly. It was a very good match. I enjoyed it. Io's one of the top female wrestlers in the world right now, so she's gonna do her thing. But Liv was able to escape with the win. So she retained the title. Okay. Like I said, good match. After the fact, Rhea came out. They did a little stare down. So Rhea still wants that title back. That's the one thing she ain't got back yet from Liv, is that damn title. So
of course, gotta get that back.
And Rhea's Rhea, so she's always cool when she comes out. So. Yeah, but that the match itself, it was pretty decent. Like I said, Io's gonna get her time again with the title. I think just not yet. Let their story go by and shit. But yeah. Then we had after that we had a triple threat match for the world title. Gunther defending against Priest and Balor in a triple threat. It was good. I liked it. Fast paced, man. Gunther's so good. I'm gonna say it every time, man. He's so damn good. He controls the ring, and it's funny because he's the ring general, right? But he fucking controls the ring, and he's so good at making other people look good too. There was a point in time that I'm thinking like, oh shit, like when he was out of it, I've done, I'm like, damn, he's been selling for so long. Is he gonna lose? Or somebody else taking the pin? And then he comes right back in, folds this guy, they give him a nasty one, folds this guy, and 1, 2, 3, and he ends up getting the win. Hard hitting match, Gunther's Gunther, man. It's time for him to get in another high profile feud, if you ask me. He had a couple filler matches. He's definitely doing the whole fighting champion shtick. You know what I'm saying? He's coming out defending the title regularly. It's just now you gotta give him a good story now. Give him a good rivalry. It's about that time to revamp that up again.
Really let him.
Yeah, level him up. It's time for him to level up again. He's already up here. Just you need to keep building him. Yeah, shout out the ring. Ring General. Shout out Gang Lee. Hell yeah. We're gonna clap it up for Chelsea Green, man. Shout out Chelsea Green. She became the first ever Women's United States champion over the weekend. I was hoping she was gonna win too. I was hoping she was gonna win because she's so annoying that you want to you cheer for her because she's that good at her character. You know what I mean? It's like us as fans, wrestling fans know good work when you see it, whether they're a face or a heel. So she's a really good heel. and she's a hard worker. So it's like she wasn't going to win Money in the Bank. She wasn't going to win the world title. This is perfect for her. First ever woman. This is Zack Ryder's wife. Everybody.
That's tough.
This is Zack Ryder or Matt Cardona, as he's that's his name. That's what he goes by now. But yeah, bro, like that's his wife. So it's good to see her.
Get her flowers.
Get her flowers in the same company. He basically started, and got some of his and shit like that. So she deserves it. Like I said, she's gonna be great. The character itself is gonna be great. Now you put a title on her, so it's gonna be even better. The match itself was good because she fought Michin. Mia Yim. Shout out Mia Yim. She's definitely they've been pushing her more, and she's been she's a former Knockouts champion TNA. She's been wrestling for a long time. Mia Yim knows what she's doing, so she'll have her day. Okay, but right now Chelsea Green is and she's starting to get over with the crowd now too. So it's like you had no choice but to put it on.
Yeah, it was her time.
The work she's putting in is it's like when they put the IC title on Jey Uso.
Type shit. Like
you gotta. Yeah. So shout out Chelsea Green, you deserve it, and we look forward to seeing what you do with the title, Chelsea. Man. Main event time. Woo, this has been building up for a few weeks, man. Kevin Owens just been running around.
Oh yeah,
fucking everybody up. KO. He don't care, man.
Fuck KO.
Him and Cody had a great match for the undisputed title. You know what I'm saying? But of course, the quarterback. That's what they're calling him now. The quarterback of if the company is gonna get the win. So Cody beats KO in a really good match. Personal, KO tried to pull the chair out and shit towards the end. What happened? I think he ended up missing or some shit. Cody ended up getting the upper hand, and he gave him a crossroads on the same chair. I think 2 refs got knocked down, which looked funny. So like I said, it was a pretty good match. But it's what happened after the match that's making its rounds on social media and shit, man. If you guys hadn't heard it, or if you haven't seen it or whatever, after the fact, little side note, they brought back just for one night because they were doing a throwback theme because for Saturday Night's main event, they brought back the 80s, early 90s Winged Eagle Championship.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it looked really cool. It looked cool around Cody and stuff like that. So that was cool that they brought it back. But after the match, Cody, he like he usually does, gets on the mic to say goodbye to the live audience and all of that. Blah, 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 blah. Not on Kevin's watch. Not on Kevin Owens' watch. Jumps him from behind, beats the holy hell out of him, and gives Cody a package pile driver. I don't know what it is with this man KO and pile drivers all of a sudden.
That nigga said, fuck you.
But he's dropping people on their necks, bro. He's dropping motherfuckers right on the top of their heads.
That don't sound like fuck you. I don't know.
That's exactly. He's telling everybody, I don't give a shit, yo. He beat the shit out of Cody, and if you've been following Kevin Owens, man, you know him back in his Ring of Honor days when he used to be Kevin Steen, and that was like his finisher. He hooks both arms, lifts you up, and just gives you a fucking pile driver. So yeah, this one was way worse than the one he gave Randy, if you ask me. Way worse. It looked like he legitimately dropped Cody Rhodes on his head. He just picked him up and boom! It's like they bounced. It was like gave him a dirty pile driver, and Cody's going. They put him on the little board to put him on the stretcher and shit, and he Kevin Owens grabbed the title and he stood on top of Cody before they even got him on the stretcher. He's just hooked up to the board and it's Kevin Owens standing on top. Yo, man, KO is always he's a classic heel, bro.
Yeah, KO be on that
he's such a crash out. It's crazy, bro. Like it's insane. You do love it.
Crash out behavior,
love it, man. I thought they were gonna put the title on him at one point, but yeah, man. So that's not it. He gets all the way up to the top of the ramp with the the little throwback championship. He's got it, and he's holding it up, and out comes Triple H, man, and he's pissed. And he's like, hey, man, he knocks the title out of Kevin's hand. He's like, what are you doing? He gives him a little shove, and KO shoves him back. He pushes Triple H, and Triple H pushes him again. Fucking shove. Like, he gets into a little physical altercation with Triple H or whatever the fuck. And they're separating them. Triple H is like, what the hell are you doing? Make Chaz out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Like, you doing too much. Kevin Owens, I don't know, it's your boy, right? It's your golden boy. Like, fuck you. Like, oh yeah, bro. So to be continued, man. To be continued.
We love KO to crash out.
KO the crash out is.
We love it.
Between him and Drew, it's like, I don't know who you want, man. You got Drew on Raw and you got KO on SmackDown, and they're both equally.
Every brand needs a crash out.
Every brand needs a crash out. Does NXT have a crash out?
I'll do it.
Yo, man, NXT, man. Yeah, they might be taking applications, but yeah, that's how the show ended, and it was pretty decent. There you go. You see
that's tough.
That's cool, right?
That's tough.
Got a little picture of it right there. That's cool. So yeah, man, that was that, and something just fell. I enjoyed the show. Like I said, man, it was cool.
Yeah, it sounds like it was real interesting, man. Yeah. It sounds like it was a good one. So, that's tough.
All right, so that's it. Oh, I gotta ask. Sorry, everybody. You know what AEW's up to this week?
Is this really becoming my homework?
I don't even. I just want to know if you be seeing shit or if you even pay attention to it.
I don't be seeing nothing. Everything that I follow that is wrestling related shows me typically mostly WWE stuff.
Yeah, so
I'm not. That's not a knock.
I can't tell you. I'm low key supposed to know what's going on. I don't know, something about a tournament.
I'm just next time if I see something, I'll note it. I have something.
I think they got a pay-per-view coming up. Maybe they do. Who knows?
Like I said, I'm trying to do better. I'm not talking shit about AEW.
Nobody's talking shit about AEW here. That's where the best wrestling apparently.
But hey, man, well, I'm gonna change the subject.
Okay, so yeah, man, I guess before we wrap it up, we have we got our random topic of the day, right?
Yeah, I just had a couple of random. I had two random questions.
Random debate, right?
Two random questions.
So let's start with the first one, man.
The first one's more sports related. I saw online a little topic, asking who would you take right now if you had to I guess pick the player themselves. Are you taking SGA or are you taking Luka?
SGA
I saw a little debate about that. I saw somebody saying that at this point right now you have to be taking SGA.
They said you have to?
That was what the post said.
Have to.
Like how are we not taking SGA at this point over Luka?
Well, I don't know. I guess that's really it's a relative question, right? It depends on what your preference is, and I guess how your team looks. You're not getting the same thing, right? Obviously, with Luka, you're getting triple double. He does a little bit of everything for you. He'll not be as fast, but he'll control the tempo. You know what I'm saying? And he's very hands on. But I guess you could say the same thing about Shea, because with Shea you're getting
bro,
you're getting a scorer. You're gonna score with both, low key, but you're getting a scorer. You get maybe not as good a passer, but you're still getting a passer because he's a point guard. You're getting a better defender, honestly. You're getting man, I don't know, man. It's like they're almost neck and neck, right? At this point in their careers. Same draft, right? Same draft class.
Same draft class. 2018.
Numbers aren't identical, but they're
they are.
Are they really?
Yeah, but I got them.
Okay,
I got them.
Pull out the notepad.
Yeah, that's why we have
excited. He's excited. Pull out the notepad. Let's see.
All right, so I got. I'm gonna give you SGA's numbers first. Then I'm gonna give you Luka's. I got their breakdown for this year, their careers, and the postseason. Okay. So we're starting off with SGA.
All right.
So far this year, he's averaging 30 points, 5 rebounds, and about 6 assists.
Okay.
On 51.5 from the field, 34 from 3, and about 86 from the free throw line.
Okay, that's not terrible.
He's giving you a block a game, about 2 steals, and about 3 turnovers a game in about 34 minutes.
It's not bad.
That's this year so far. And on his career in about 410 games, he's giving you 23 a game with about 5 rebounds and 5 assists.
His playoffs?
On about this is his career so far.
This is his career?
Okay. Yeah, this is his career so far.
Say that what for his career? 25?
23 a game. 23. And 5 and 5.
23, 5 and 5 his career?
Yeah, on about 50% from the field, 35 from 3, and about 85 from free throw.
Okay.
He's giving you a block a game, about a steal a game, and about 2 turnovers a game. About 33 minutes per game.
Okay.
All right. Let's go next page. Told y'all we're here. We're locked in. All right. And in the postseason, he's got an 11-12 record. I just kept that because some people care. He's averaging about 22 a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and about 48 from the field goal, 43 from 3, and 83 from the free throw.
So his numbers are basically the same.
Yeah,
like he's pretty consistent.
Across the board.
Well, his whole life is consistent. So.
A block, a steal, 2 turnovers, 37 minutes.
Hey,
Luka. All right, Luka's averaging this year so far 28 a game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 44. He's 45 field goal percentage, and 34 from the 3.
Okay.
And he's about 77 from free throw. Like you said, defensively, his numbers look a little bit better. He's not a little under a block a game, but 2 steals per game.
Okay.
But almost 4 turnovers a game. That's in about 37 minutes.
Hands a lot,
yeah, and that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You know, Shea does too, but Luka has the ball in his hands a lot.
Yes, bro. You can look at it.
He is the offense typically.
Okay.
So far in his career, 419 games. He's giving you about 29 a game, 9 rebounds, 8 assists,
for his career.
47 from the field goal. That's for his career so far. 35 from 3, and about 75 free throw. He's giving you about a block a game. Well, half a block a game, a steal, 4 turnovers, and about 35 minutes per game.
Okay.
All right. And in the postseason, Luka is 25 and 25.
So they're
so
he's been there a little more, but their postseason record is still percentage wise, it's about the same.
Yeah, close, pretty much.
He's 500. Shea wins his first game this playoffs. They'll be at,
percentage wise
neck and neck. So,
but 31 a game, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. 46 field goal percentage with about 35 from 3, 72 from the free throw. Half a block a game, about 2 steals, 4 turnovers, and about 39 minutes.
So he's
now something I think is Now something I do think you pointed out that does make a little bit of a difference in how they do play. That Luka has given you in his career or in the regular season, I guess you could say. 79 triple doubles.
Jesus
to Shea's 2.
Yeah, damn.
And Shea's only had 32 double doubles to Luka's 227.
Jesus
so it's
Christ.
like.
So I mean, I'm taking Luka. Not just because and then people are gonna be like, oh, but Shea. I know Shea's like. He's on his come up and shit like that, right? Like, I don't know, man. I like Luka's numbers better. I like how he can affect the game a little more. I mean, I'm not saying Shea does it. I like there's a better chance of Luka getting me that rebound. And I look at that type of shit. And it's tough, man, because Shea's really you give him a little more experience in the playoffs or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because he just hit his prime 1.5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? it's like, damn, man, he's low key been having to play catch up to Luka's skill because Luka, like everybody knows how skilled Luka was when he came in. He was already, playing professional. He was, he was the most skilled in that draft at the time, anyway. So
I also think Luka kind of got the ball in his hands right away.
Exactly. Shea started off coming off the bench. He would start off not playing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So
that's
another
another
different
reason.
there too.
But like, damn, it's like I love Shea too, though, bro. Like he's really good. Like Shea is really good. So I'm taking Luka at the moment, but nobody's sleeping on Shea. And then Luka's also been to a finals. Like he proved like he could get to a finals now, like already.
I don't know.
So
I like Shea, man. I like Shea a lot, and I like the fact that Shea played defense.
Yeah, me too. Though that's another thing. Luka's got to get it.
I
didn't know he averaged 2 steals in the playoffs, though. So I guess he turns it up a little bit in the postseason.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I guess.
And like I said, I think if Shea, because we also got to account for the fact that Luka has some more playoff games and wins under his belt, because he went that he went that one time after what was it, his second year, and then you got to think about his finals run.
Yeah.
So that's gonna play a role.
That is.
But I don't know. To be continued, right?
Yeah, I mean that's that was a good little because it's let us know who you guys would rather have in the comments, man. Interested to see what you guys think, because that's a good little convo to have, especially right now, this point in both of their careers, right?
Yeah, right. Because at this point, it's like
take your pick, low key.
It's like same amount of years in the league, but just kind of like a little bit of different routes.
Yeah. So, hopefully we get them in the playoff series, man.
That'd be fun to watch. That'd be real fun.
That'll put all the fucking conversations to bed, right?
Yeah. About to say at that point.
We'll see. All right, yeah, go ahead. Moving on.
Yeah, man. I guess just to be funny, right? Just to have a little fun. I saw a TikTok today, so I got a little question for you, man. If you met a deaf person, right, who just regained the ability to hear, what's the first song that you think you would pull out and want to play for them?
That's a great question. I could go a couple different ways with this. I could just be like a huge piece of shit and like play something very like what the hell? Like what is this? Like, or I could just play them like I don't know, man. There's something. It's a great question.
Man, I'm playing Butterflies by Michael Jackson.
Butterflies by Michael Jackson. I would include that, but I just don't want to get copyrighted.
I don't think they'll copyright us for saying that.
No, I said I would include this song. I would like a sample, but that'll definitely get us copyrighted.
Oh, no, that'll definitely
that'll do it.
Snatched.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah, bro. I'm fucking with it.
That's nice. I'm trying.
Damn near anything by Mike Jack, for real.
Yeah, you can just play the whole Thriller album if you want. Well, it depends on when they went deaf and when they got their hearing. Nah, that's just silly. Nah, I don't know, man. There's damn, you can play some yacht rock. You know what I'm saying? You could play some you play Whitney Houston's national anthem.
Oh, that'll
just make them tear up.
That's a good pool.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a crazy one. If you guys aren't familiar with that, go after you watch this. Go look up Whitney Houston performs the national anthem at the Super Bowl, and then when you're finished wiping your tears, come back to this video.
Let us know how that went for you.
Yeah. Damn. You could pick. Instead of talking about Butterflies, you could pick Fireflies by Owl City. Yeah. Right.
That's somebody said play something with a lot of different sounds and
you play the Russian national anthem. That's a good one. Is that not a good pull? That's not a good national anthem. Shit. Has anybody heard the Russian national anthem before? It's powerful.
Well, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
Yeah, don't start a world war. Let's be careful with those.
I wasn't gonna say that, nothing like that.
Those comments. Oh damn, I could go on though, man. Could fucking play could play Chris Benoit's theme music.
Gotta play Jeff Hardy's.
Yeah. That's a good pull. I kind of went somewhere else, but no, that's a good pull.
I tried to.
You tried to mellow it out ASAP before it got too crazy.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Fuck that. I'll say it. Chris Benoit had some really good entrance music. It's not a like, yo, it's like, no, like, honest to God, bro, tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. The obvious thing, forget about that. Like, don't even think of, like, just listen to the music.
He did have some really
Hear
good
the music.
entrance music.
You hear that motherfucker coming out, like, yeah, right, you know? Just don't think about it in
that way.
2007.
Every year beforehand.
Every year before that. Don't think about it in 2007. Yeah. I hope that doesn't get us flagged. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. You asked the question, so now I'm just like, I'm rapid fire because there's a lot more. Damn, man, I'm trying to think. It is
a lot of good music out there.
You want to talk about just not even songs, just like play audio clips of things like
oh yeah, I'm playing hella Vine clips.
You can play Vine clips,
I'm
like
playing
catch them up
Vine
on the internet, right?
Oh shit, you talking about national anthem? I'm playing Fergie.
That's funny. Damn,
I'm playing Fergie.
They might go deaf again. They gonna go right back.
What the fuck is y'all?
They gonna look at you like you're crazy. What the hell is this? I could have stayed deaf. I need to hear this. Damn.
I'm playing.
Yeah, you could just like you could play white noise. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, facts.
Like play ocean sounds.
Play some fucking rain.
Play black noise. Hey motherfucker. Jazz over here.
It's gonna be the fucking fire alarm beeping.
Fucking smoke alarm. Just play a smoke alarm on loop. Little fucking yeah, bro. You could just fucking play like, you know, like World War II audio flashbacks and shit. Like, you know, like a lot of screaming and like gunfire, that type of shit. Send them into shock if you want. Now I'm just having fun with it, honestly. Like you could really just.
Yo, you're sick. That's funny.
Great question, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Great question. Let us know in the comments what you guys would play
what
for
y'all
a deaf person for the first time.
It doesn't have to be music, like he said. What fucking what audio? Yeah, what anything. What would y'all do?
Just play a loud fart. Just, yo, I want you to. You can hear? Here, listen to this.
It's fucking.
Just a fucking loud fart.
Oh, look at you.
Into some headphones.
You gotta put them shit on it.
What the hell? What the fuck? Like, damn, that's a great question, man.
Shit.
Holy shit. Stay tuned, man. We're gonna that's definitely gonna become a regular thing now. Every episode, look forward to what you know, because we're gonna
got some shit for y'all.
Yeah, we definitely want to hear what you guys think also.
No, for real though,
Let us know.
I love the activity.
There's gonna be a new topic every episode. There's gonna be a new conversation because obviously we're having a fucking conversation here. So
if y'all really like it, we can like start the episode off with one. We can start it off with one and we can finish off with some or whatever. Like, you know, we can do something. But y'all just let us know.
Change it up. Don't really, you know.
Yeah, man. Just go for whatever, man. Because like I said, I got a lot of shit I be seeing on the net. So like,
yeah, man.
I'm always seeing some shit. I'm always hearing some shit. I'm always down to bring it right here and have a conversation with y'all about it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Wow. Whew. That's funny.
Yeah,
that was funny. Man, I guess we can wrap it up now, man. We've
took up enough time, right?
Took up enough of you people's time, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for tuning in for this episode.
Yeah, man. It was fun.
Yeah, It was a good one, man. Oh yeah, fun. It was definitely cool.
Always enjoy our time with y'all.
And hopefully vice versa. You know, if you don't like us,
why are you still here?
Yeah. Go. Go.
I mean, you heard him.
Until next time.
All right, dog.
Until next time.
See y'all again.
All right. I didn't know he was gonna do that. All right. Thanks for tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all. Until next time. Diamond so sick, yo, I think we need chemo. I'ma shoot with the Drake with the reload. Moving that whip by the motherfucking kilo. Moving the whip by the motherfucking kilo.